Okay, we're back. We are going to be going over our downward block along with our forward stance. So, Hada key, we just covered the right horse stance with the double downward block. Um, we're going to cover a little bit more on the downward block and how it should be performed. Okay, our downward blocks are performed. One hand, which we'll start with our left hand first, comes to the ear, not this way, not the back of the fist, but it's like a Hanso pocket roll. It comes across the body. The right hand will come out to the middle. We call this our V and L. This is our V and L. If I did the opposite side, this hand will come across. This hand will come to the middle. So if you were looking at it this way, the hand would slide up. If you're looking at it this way, the hand would slide up. Okay? More advanced, you would get this motion, making sure the elbow is close to the body. Elbow is not pointed out here where it leaves your body open. You want to make sure that you cover. Everything is to the middle. This hand covers the bottom part, midsection. This hand covers the opposite side of the face. We're going to bring it down, slides down. As this hand changes location, this hand slides back here. So we're in this motion, it slides down, and this hand slides back. Remembering it's really, really tight. If it's down here, there's no good stance. We want to make sure that the body is erect and the hand comes out to the middle of the body. It's not over here, it's not over here, it's right to the center of the body. You're blocking anything in this area. It comes across the body all the way down this way, okay? So this way, we call it our V and L. The other block that we're going to be working on is, that's called our Hadamaki, our V and L to a Hadamaki. We're going to work on our Chongdong Maki. It looks like you're giving a hug. The bottom hand, anything that's at the bottom, looks like the Hadamaki. The difference is it's going to be covered here. And the bottom hand is that if you're hugging, the bottom hand is going to come to the front as his hand slides back. Okay? Same thing. If I'm hugging, left hand is at the bottom, it comes to the front. If that's a middle block or if it's a head block, it's from a hugging motion depending on the hand being at the bottom. So here or here. Here or here. So if this hand is the bottom, this one touches the opposite side or the hip, here, here, or bottom hand, up. Bottom hand, up. Cover, cover, okay? So we'll be doing that in our forward stances. I'm just gonna do it a couple of times so you can see what it looks like if movement. So my feet are together. I'm gonna step out with my left leg first. Left hand goes to the ear. Right hand comes out in front. I'm gonna step out, downward block. Chonku Jase is the stance. Hadamaki is the block. Step up, my knees are together again. I cover, you see how I covered my body in my V and L? This is my V, this is my L, okay? Stepping out, okay? That's how you move forward. Here's my V and L again, my knees are bent. Even if I had to turn a direction, if I had to look to my left, step out, I would do it the same way. If my right hand was up and I wanted to step out with my right leg, I would do it the same way. Okay? Forward. Making sure my shoulders are straight. All right? Hadamaki. Chungdong Maki or Hadam Maki. We're going to do Chungdong Maki now. Remember, I'm going to cover my body into a Chungku Jase forward stance. Comes from my waist, out. Bottom hand goes down, comes from my waist, and out. If I was to look this way, and I was to step back, the bottom hand, I look this way, out. If I go the opposite way, hand is on the waist, look this way, out. Okay? Same thing goes from a head block. My knees are together, hands at the bottom, step forward, head block. The other hand is at the bottom, step forward, same leg, same hand, block. This is called a Sungdong Maki with a Chungku Jase stance. If my hand is at the bottom, I look, turn. Long as the hand that's at the bottom steps out with the leg. So, Chungku Jase, making sure that you cover the body with the V and L for downward blocks. You hug the body for a middle block. You hug the body for a head block. If I was doing it in a Huku Jase stance, it would be the same. The only difference is I'm not stepping out in a full stance. Remember 70-30. I would come here, this position. I would turn my body to the side as I throw the block. Step back up to the center. Push this foot out this way. Back foot, turn, out to the side. If I was to do that with the middle block, hand is at the bottom, turn my body to the side, push this leg this way. Remember this stance right here. It's an L. L. So if I'm standing this way, it would be an L. Most of the weight is on this leg, less weight on this leg. If I turn this way, turn this foot, it's an L. Turning this way, it's an L. Now, the foot is not behind. The foot is lined up in a V. It's kind of hard for you to see unless I bend my knees, but it's in a V. It's in a V shape. Okay? So, the only time we really don't use the same type of blocks when we are fighting. They vary a little bit because it's a lot of movement involved. The blocks are done a little bit different. You plan on not being there when a person is throwing different techniques. You're not really catching it, because there's other ways to block with, when you start using your knees to block and different things like that. But what we're talking about is the upper body block. So remember, Huku Jase, fighting stance. Chungku Jase, forward stance. Hadam Maki, V and L. And Chungdong Maki and Sungdong Maki, we always cover the body, and the hand that's at the bottom does the block. All right? So all these basic techniques are something that has to be done over and over again. More practice, the better you are. More balance, more focus. You can't afford to allow someone to strike you because you didn't do the correct type of block with the maximum power that you need, the proper technique to send that technique or that they're trying to cause, or the harm they're trying to cause on you, to make contact. If you get hit or struck or something like that, it's because you didn't use the proper technique and the proper timing, and you didn't practice it enough. So remember, practice, 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 and then practice some more. All right? Any questions, please let me know.